Hello and welcome to these Battlegrounds. I'm Bobby B, and today we'll be looking at the GIJoe Classified series, Saw Viper. Now, he's a fan favorite of mine. If you guys know me, you guys know I love GIJoe Cobra, and of course, the Civil War that follows with, some characters perish. And besides Crake, I think one of the top notorious killers for the Cobra ranks would be that Saw Viper. So, if you're not familiar with the Saw Viper, he's a pretty unique character, and he murks some Joes, and there's a lot of callbacks to that throughout this figure, and I guess the packaging and the displays and the product shots and everything like that. But let's dive in. So he's gonna be number 147 in the line. We get that generic packaging. I know some people don't mind it. Some people will be like, well, why do you bother? It's just but it is what it is. GIJoe Classified series. Cobra Saw Viper, semi-automatic weapon. Now, the original was called semi-automatic weapon, and if you guys know what a saw is, a squad automatic weapon. Now, I've seen some grown men crying on Facebook about it, and those people are the same ones like, oh, they could have fixed it. Well, they could have, but if they would have fixed it, then you guys would have been complaining why they didn't keep it the original. Like, it's, 6 to 1, half dozen to another, and that's what you guys complain about. Like, oh, I want classified designs. Oh, I want the retro designs. It's not 1980s anymore. Give us the classified designs. There's all your attributes. QR code. I haven't tested it in a while. I would assume it doesn't work. Get a nice little action shot over here. 147. There's the UPC if you guys want to pause it, scan it, take it to your local Target, whatever you got to do. And then in the back, we get a close-up of his communication device helmet. Then we get a nice little shot of him, and then, oh, is that Doc's helmet? I wonder what happened to Doc. So, pretty awesome. Then in some of the product shots, you see Doc's legs like in the corner and everything. Diving into the accessories, we get this ammo can looking backpack with some pouches on it. This is the same backpack we got with Tiger Force Roadblock. I'm sure we'll see it again with Retro Roadblock in the not too distant future. But looks good. It's just in that pink. It's got a black frame, some black pouches. Then it's got the peg over here for the tripod, but I'm sure you could peg other things into that. Then it's got the little cut for the ammo belt down there. Speaking of ammo belts, we get this guy. We get the nice little ammo chute. It's like in this grayish silver. Not a whole lot going on. It is pretty bendable, and it is pretty long. So, looking at taller than the 6-inch figure. We get this black knife, black handle, black blade, little serrated edge on the top there, a little bit of a grip going on, not a whole lot else. We get this pistol that looks like something straight from the Marvel Legends universe. I don't know if I have any nearby lying around or not, but I don't think we've seen this before. It's got extended mag, it's got a really big compensator, a really short suppressor on the front. It's got the porthole for blast effects, got a little red dot on top. Not a whole lot else going on. And then we get this guy. This futuristic, fired from the hip, like a minigun looking thing, but it's like an altered saw. It's got this lighter gray handle. It's a little wonky. You just got to keep tightening it in and squeezing it there. It's got the porthole for blast effects. It does have this handsaw because he's a Saw Viper. Ha 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 ha. So instead of giving us an actual saw, we got the chainsaw from Temu. I don't know why. I don't know when they're like, why we couldn't have gotten this goofy thing and this, but I don't know. I don't understand what the thought process is over there. But the saw comes off. It's got a little handle, silver blade. Not a whole lot else going on. And that just pegs into the bottom like so. This ammo can does pop out. Not a whole lot else going on with it. Clips back in. And I saw some guy on Facebook complaining because, oh, belt-fed weapons go, was it left to right? My backward? Yeah, left to right. So all this stuff's falling off. There you go. It can only peg in on this side. If you take the ammo can out, I mean, you can kind of work it to, like, get it in there. but it doesn't stay as well as just pegging it into the side over here. And then you're missing the ammo can, and it just looks goofy. It looks incomplete. So, but, oh, well, why would you have the rounds and the ammo can? I don't know. It just looks better that way. It looks boring without the ammo can. Ammo can adds that little razzle-dazzle to it, you know? So kind of goofy. I am, however, glad that we did not get this monstrosity I'm going to take from the Python Patrol. Come on, let go. I am glad that we did not get this monstrosity. I can't stand this thing. I think it looks goofy. I know it's 2-upped or whatever. It's the 2-up version. They never scaled it down for the actual figure, but I can't stand the look of this thing. So, throw that over there. We get our Saw Viper helmet. It's in that purple. We got some black venting on the back. We got a lime green visor on the front. Not a whole lot else going on. Looking at the man himself. He's got this throat protector, yoke collar, whatever you want to call it. And that just pops right off. And he looks good with and without it, in my opinion. But we got a nice generic bad guy face. We got our communications device right there. He's going to be in this like purple and magenta. Got the Cobra logo. He's got some pouches, some straps painted up. All kinds of goodies. We got a hip holster for the pistol. Nice little leather pattern on it. Knife sheath on the back. So the shoulder pads could be removed if you wanted to. Working him a little bit. Get that T-pose. Looking down. He does not look up. Try to get this shoulder pad where bend the elbow a little bit here. Pop it up. Double jointed pinless elbows. With all these padding and stuff, you're not going to get too much move. Oh, that is stiff. You're not going to get too much movement out of that. The wrist gauntlets are molded. Oh, they're not molded on. They're separate, so you could pop them off if you really wanted to. Working our way down, we got our belt piece. A little bit of green on the belt buckle. Some more pouches. Now, these thigh pieces are molded on, so forearms can be stripped. Thigh pieces are molded on. You got your thigh cut. We got double jointed pinless knees. Pulled off camera to bend it. Gonna get you about that much. Straighten them out here. Come on. No boot cut. Is there an ankle cut hidden in here? There is not. So, but you got your ankle rockers. No boot cuts. It's a huge letdown. Without the collar, if you want to just throw the helmet on him, you're good to go. So that looks pretty good, pretty balanced. And then if you want to put the collar on him, everything seems to line up pretty well. Collar floats around, it's pretty loose. But then just when you get the helmet on, you just got to get it over the communications device. And then with the collar, just as good. So I'm here for it. He's got that classic look. He's got that turtleneck looking, the collar underneath. Very similar to the OG. This figure's older than me, actually, which I think is pretty funny. I picked it up at a toy show not too long ago. We got the ammo belt. We got everything. We got the works. So looking good. We got our update. We got our Creo. Get him back there. And then I'm sure that we will see a repainted Python Patrol version in the not too distant future. I have no doubts about that. But let's get this backpack pegged on, because I know that sometimes he's good to go. Who doesn't love a good heavy machine gunner juggernaut, you know? Doing some height comparisons. You got the Cobra Viper. He looks really short right there. Make sure he's standing up straight here. Looking pretty on the money for me. The elusive, oh my god, the steel core is so short. Ugh. If I can even get the steel core to stand. Steel core still slightly shorter, but I guess everybody believes, you know, everyone should be 6+ feet. I'm 6+ feet, and I know a lot of people that aren't 6+ feet. Just 4. He looks short, but like he isn't at the same time. I don't understand it. So whoever's complaining this guy's short, I don't see it. You're not going to notice it on the shelf. You're not going to notice it unless you're lining everybody up real close. I don't know what you guys would you just display everyone standing straight in static pose like that. Pretty boring. And to top it off, we got our cigarette from our Not Fury figure. So he's going to be lending the Saw Viper a cigarette for a second. And a Gridiron M60. And my boy put in that work. And just because we're already here, we might as well round out the scene. So there you have it. The G.I. Joe Classified Series Saw Viper. Minus the weapons, I think he's pretty solid. No pun intended, since he's, you know, that juggernaut heavy armored shooter. But definitely a fan. Definitely like the callbacks to the original. Definitely like the upgrades. Would have liked some different weapons, and would have liked them to definitely correct that semi-automatic name, or just not put it on there at all. But there you have it. The Saw Viper. You guys picking him up, skipping out on him? You guys don't like him? Is he a troop builder for you? Or are you just doing the Robert Skelton thing? Let me know in the comments below. Till next time, load up, grab your kits. See you on the battlegrounds.